graphing, and then we're gonna have to take a quiz on Friday. Then we're gonna prepare for the final exam. Then you're gonna take the final exam the next Thursday, Friday. I know we talked about this yesterday. And then the last 3 days before break, we're gonna start solving systems using different methods. So there's 3 ways to solve systems: graphing, elimination, and substitution. One of them will be your favorite. Like, that's just how it works. But graphing takes the most time, but it's oftentimes the favorite because it's just not as difficult. I don't know. Did you have a favorite?
No.
No? You just didn't like any of them? Here. Okay. So our goal is to graph 2 linear equations to see where they intersect. And I'm sure this sounds familiar from the Ed puzzle you guys did where they continuously showed you graphing them and looking for where they intersect, right? Where they intersect is the solution. So that's what we were doing yesterday. We had those ordered pairs and we were checking to see if those 2 lines would intersect, right? By substituting them in, seeing if they both worked, that told us whether or not those lines would intersect at that point. So go ahead and write down those 2 systems, and then glue your graphs below them, and then just wait for further directions. I'm sorry? Yes, you're going to glue them in. Kiki, why are you so angry? What are you angry about?
He just glued down his thing.
Don't. Listen, if you pound on the desk, the people downstairs get really nervous, so let's not do it. Trust me. I don't need to call Avery for Mr. Schneider.
Schneider's under us?
Yes. He's one of the 6th grade math teachers. Okay. So we're going to graph our equations. We're going to highlight the color for each specific equation. So for this one, I'm going to plot the 5. I'm going to go down 2 over 1. I'm going to connect them. Excuse me, thank you.
Question.
Yes, sir.
So, why does mine look different than yours? Oh, I put mine on 6. Yeah, I thought.
Okay. So what will my solution be? Where do they intersect?
1,
1, 3. Yep.
Oh, good job, Amber.
So what that also tells me is if I put 1 in for x and 3 in for y, both of these equations will work. 4 times 1 minus 1 is 3. Negative 2 times 1 plus 5 is 3. Ta-da! Thanks, Grace. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, this next one looks a little weird, but it's going to happen, so you need to know what to do when you just get like x equals or y equals. This tells me every x value is 3, so that's going to be a vertical line at positive 3. So anytime you see something that is just an x value, you know that's going to be a vertical line at that x value. And then if every y value is a certain number, then that's going to be horizontal. So my solution is 3, negative 1. What do you notice about my solution and the values I started out with? Yep, yep, exactly. If you remember it, nope. If you're only given one of these as one of the equations, then you know that that's going to be your x or y value of the solution. On the test, you won't be given those for graphing. But no, you would not have to graph it. Yes.
So how would we like I know that it's obviously that and that's the correct thing, but like how would we check that? Like how would we plug it in?
Well, is x 3?
Oh.
Is y negative 1?
I was thinking like I'd do this whole
You were
thing.
definitely overthinking it. It's okay, it happens. All right, you should all have one more graph. Yeah? Next page. I'm sorry? Correct. Yep, because how do we find the solution?
Yeah, because nothing touched.
They're never going to intersect, right? So there would be no solution to this. That means that there will never be an x and a y that would make this work.
And then if they have the same y-intercept, would that just be where the solution? Because that would be where they both start, and that would be.
So if they, you mean if it was like the exact same
Like
equation?
if they both had like different slopes, but they had the same y-intercept.
Wouldn't that just be the intercept?
That would be the y value of the, well,
Wouldn't that?
yeah, it'd be 0, 4 would be your answer. We have it. Same slope, will never intersect. No solution. Any questions about how to graph to find systems, solving systems? Pretty straightforward. Yeah?